Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. This is Coco and I'm Litza, and we'd like to welcome you to our podcast number 5. As usual, Coco's been having a wonderful week, loving life and loving every single comment that she gets from every single person out there. So thank you so much from Coco, and thank you so much from me. Coco has, as usual, had her little snack. She's just made her little appearance to make sure that everybody knows she's still okay, and she's going to hop down and have a little rest while we all have a chat. I cannot believe that it's been 5 weeks since we first joined the Yarny community and crochet community here on YouTube, and we have been so lucky to have made 360 new friends. So thank you to all of you that have been watching our videos and for returning, and any of you that are watching and haven't subscribed, please do so, because we're trying to get to our 500 subscribers so we can have another giveaway. So thank you once again. I just wanted to make sure that you all knew how much we appreciate you and love that you come to join us and have, spend a little bit of time to hear what we've been doing in the last few days or so. This will be a little roundup of some new things I've made for the markets, which I'm so excited about, and they are very fast approaching. In actual fact, they're 1 month away from today, so I really need to get my act together and start moving a little bit faster, because I have had a little bit of time off, about a week off, because of my thumb. I had a sore thumb for a little while, which limited me from doing any crochet. And then, of course, I have taken on another project or two, but that's okay, because I love being busy and I love crocheting, and the only thing I wish I had, which I think I share with most of you, is maybe another 5, 6, 7 or 8 hours a day just to get some more crochet in. But nevertheless, I have managed to do a few things. The first thing that I'll talk to you about is my finished objects, which are these little lovies, and some of you may have already seen them on my last video, which is it was all about lovey love, and I did talk about these more in detail, but they are absolutely gorgeous, and they're the only two that I still have, because I only managed to make them a couple of days ago, but I'm hoping to have a few more made before the markets come along, and we'll see how we go with them. So these are my 2 finished objects since you've last seen me. I'll just pop them up there so they can have a little rest as well. But I have made a few things for the markets, which I'm so excited about. And I will continue to make them later on, because they're amazing gifts, not just for, trying to, sell them, but certainly for gifts for family and friends for Christmas, birthdays and whatever, just for fun, just to say, hey, I'm thinking of you. So the first things that I made were some coasters, which I did talk about a while back. I had only made one for work, and I have it under my mug, so I do know how useful they are, and they are absolutely gorgeous. They're called the Sunrise Coaster. I'm not sure if that colour's showing very well on the camera, so I'll pop up this colour. My ends haven't been sewn in, apologies. So this coaster is very simple to make. As you can see, it's just increasing circle and then the little scalloped edge. As I said, it's called the Sunrise Coaster, and it's by Tony from TL Yarn Crafts. I will link her channel down below later, and she has beautiful tutorials for many things, but this is one that came on my feed not long ago, and I thought, I'll give it a go, and I'm so happy that I did. I'm contemplating putting together maybe 4 coasters, some the same color, some in 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 different colors. I'd love to hear what your suggestions are, and what you would prefer if you were purchasing a little pack of 4, how you would like to buy them, or how you've sold them, or how you've seen them, put together, because I'm thinking of tying them together with a little bit of ribbon, or maybe some raffia or something like that, just to make them look a little bit prettier, and people can have them ready to go as gifts as well, not just to purchase them for themselves. So I would love to hear, what your suggestion would be as to best way to package them or put them together. I will be making more colors. Once again, these are made using the acrylic and cotton yarn that I had used previously for, what was I making with those? I'm just trying to remember. Oh, the headbands. So the headbands I had are the same. I'm using the same yarn for these, and I'm going to continue to make different colors as well. So that's one of the items that I'll be making for the markets. So I'm hoping to make, it'd be great if I could make a dozen sets of 4. That would be great. So let's see how we go. Watch this space. And the other thing that I decided to make for the markets, which I have been talking about for a little while, are the water bottle holders. And these are, oops, let me pop them down. They're actually very simple to make. Once again, I've probably chosen the wrong color to show you. How about we go with the red? Now, the red is the very first one that I made, and it comes with this very nice strap. And this is what it looks like with a water bottle in it. So it's pretty strong. The only difference from the first one to the ones that I've decided that I will be continuing to make is that I've actually added another couple of rows, because some people have not just the plastic, you know, water bottles, they have the ones that are reusable, and they're a little bit longer, I believe. Now, this pattern is by Strong Earth Creations, and she does a lovely tutorial on them, and I will link it down below. So these are, once again, very simple to make. There's the bottom. The handle is quite sturdy. It's basically double crochets and just some chains, and you build it up, and the strap is connected at one end and then you sew it on at the other end. So that's them. So at the moment I have the blue one, the tan one, the red one that I showed you, and I have these 2 in the making. I am using a 4.5mm hook for these, and it's absolutely perfect. And once again, I'm using the acrylic and cotton blend yarn that I've used for the other 2 items, the headbands and the coasters. So I did purchase quite a bit of that yarn when it was on sale, and I have got it in at least half a dozen colors. So it's actually been very useful that I can use it for multiple projects. So I'm absolutely loving this yarn. It's got a beautiful feel to it as well, and it's quite sturdy, and so it keeps its shape. As you saw, you know, it held the water bottle in there full of water, so you know, that's pretty impressive, I'd say. So that's my second item that I've added to my list of my inventory for the markets. So that's kept me quite busy as well. And then the last thing that just came to my mind the other night as I was just, you know, sitting in bed, and I thought, oh wow, I would really love to try these. And one of the most simplest and I think nicest projects I've made to date are these little worry worms. Now, I'm not sure if you can pick up, see his little body and his tiny little face and head, and I've just embroidered 2 little French knots on his face so they can be eyes, because ideally, you know, they're mainly, I'm guessing, for children or young adults or even adults, just to hold when they need something for comfort. And I will be including this card with it in various colors. And if you don't mind me just reading it to you just for a moment, it actually says, so you can look at the little worry worm while I'm reading it. I'm your little worry worm. Keep me near and squeeze me tight. Tell me your worries and everything will be all right. I think that's a lovely thing for someone, you know, to think of and read when they have a little time, when they might have a little concern or a worry. So I will be trying to, you know, package them together, and I'm thinking maybe, I'm not quite sure what the packaging will be, even one of those pretty little organza bags with a tie. We'll see how we go. I'll let you know what I decide in the end. But these are beautiful, very quick to make, and they are, the pattern is Hooked by Robin. I think there are a few other, you know, makers on YouTube that have got tutorials as well, but that's the one that I use, so I'll hook it down below. I will put it down in the description box. So they're the 3 things that I've added to, as I said, to my inventory for the markets, and I am hoping to get a few of those out. It'd be great if I could get maybe 30 of the worry worms out. Let's see how we go. They're very quick to crochet up, but it's just me with my limited, sewing skills, just getting the little French knots in, which I know sounds funny because people that can sew and do embroidery and what have you, it's probably one of the simplest things to do, but I'm learning and it's been great, and they do look very cute. So that's that finished for now. So I don't think I'll be adding many more things to my inventory because I don't think I'll be able to get much more done. So I've got quite a few items now, a nice little selection, and I don't want to overwhelm myself and not manage to get more than a few items done of each. And then if people do like what they see, they can always order more, so I'll give them that option on the day as well. So that's that. Now I do have a little work in progress, like a little whip. It is a little blanket. It's actually called the Sparkle Baby Blanket, and it's by Glenda from Creative Grandma, but she makes it using like 5 or 6 different colors, and it's beautiful. It's got a sparkle yarn in it. It's absolutely beautiful. Beg your pardon, I should have showed you what it looks like. It is a beautiful, simple stitch that just runs away when you start. My daughter and her girlfriend have requested it just to be in one simple color in the baby pink. One of their girlfriends has had a little baby girl, so they'd like to give it to her. And only just recently, maybe 2 weeks ago, I made the same blanket but in a champagne color. And they just love everything just to be simple, not too much, happening. And I thought that this was a beautiful stitch, and they agreed. They actually loved it. So this is something that I've just started for them. So I'm hoping to finish it as quickly as possible. The baby was only born a week ago, and she's absolutely gorgeous. Congratulations to Sophie and Nathan on, their little families growing. So, we love them all very much. And I'd love for them to give it to them as soon as possible. So that's pretty much it. There's not much more, on my hook at the moment. I do have a few projects, as you know, happening, and I am enjoying every single one of them. But as I said last time, I really need to just say, okay, don't start anything else. I've put my sequin Christmas throw, the one that I'm going to have for decoration, on the side for now. Even though I'm itching to get to it, I just need to say, okay, we've got 4 straight weeks that we need to work on the markets. That's the plan, and I need to stick to it. And of course, with this little project on the side, I can work on this, an hour or so a day. It won't take too long at all. So I did get a notification in my emails that I do have a Crochet Society box on its way. So when that arrives, I will do a little unboxing with you and for you. I always love when they arrive, and I can't wait to see it myself. So maybe some of you would like to see what's in the box as well. So as soon as that arrives, but as it's coming from England, and we are a little bit far away here in Australia, it generally takes a couple of weeks. So look out for that. It should be coming in a couple of weeks. So that's pretty much it for now. I hope that you're all very well and you've been managing to do some crocheting of your own. As always, please comment and let me know what you're doing. Give me some suggestions as far as the coasters go and how I should put them together. And that's I'll probably use the same idea with the scrubbies, how to package them so that they all look very pretty. As always, if you'd like to share your makes with all of us, just send them across to my email address. It's linked down below. And if you just want to share them with me, I would be more than happy. But if you want to share them with everyone, I'm sure everyone would love to see them, get some inspiration, or say, oh, wow, I did that too, or I made that. Maybe I'll do it a bit different that way, because that's a great idea. Colors, I just love seeing, the same make but in different colors. I can't I can't express how excited I get when I get an opportunity to talk to you guys about crochet and the endless projects that we can all, you know, make together and for each other. And I just, like I said, I wish, you know, the dream is to just retire and stay home and crochet and talk to you guys. Wouldn't that be amazing? Who knows? Manifestation is real. Maybe that's what's going to happen. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourself and to each other. Keep crocheting. Thank you so much for joining us, and hopefully we'll see you again in another video. Thank you. Bye bye for now.